time skip after some days. In these days, all brothers tried their best to make Wine happy and a cheerful kid, and they were getting success in it. Now, Wine is becoming like a normal kid. Do naughtiness, Wine like a normal kid, but still becomes quiet. Whenever she remembers her stepfather, she even got nightmare once, but her brothers encouraged her and took a good care of her. They are trying their best to remove her all bad memories of past and trauma, but it's not easy to do so. Magni Lion are not leaving her side, and Young Lion are always busy in taking care of all the kids. Magnis do mischievous things, fart a little, make trouble for them, but Young Lion always take care of everything. In past days, all brothers prefer to work from home and spend as much time as they can with their little princess. Here Vine is sulking, as her all Oppa had promised her to take her to amusement park, but no one isn't free except Cook. Vine, Oppa, I want to go, please, showing puppy eyes. Cook, baby, try to understand, we can't. Youngie will kill me if we will step out of the mansion. That too without informing him. Taking her on his lap. When? But what if we go without informing Gigi-Oppa? Innocently, she still doesn't have idea of them being mafia. Cook, ask so many questions, Bunny. He thinks for some good seconds. Then, Cook, okay, we can go to ice cream parlor, but don't tell this to Gigi Hyungi. When? Confused as Cook called Sugar Gigi Hyungi. Cook, Ash, why so confused? You're Gigi-Oppa. When? Okay, let's go! Showing thumbs up. They sneaked out from back door without anyone's knowledge. At ice cream parlor, Cook and Wine took ice cream and are heading to their home back. Cook is holding Wine's little hand tightly. Don't want to leave her for a second too. Wine is very busy in enjoying her ice cream that she is not paying much attention to her surroundings. Then an old lady came and asked Cook about a place situated nearby. He was busy in telling her, but the second he looked down, he found no one besides him. Yes, Wine isn't there, and her ice cream is also on the ground. He panicked and looked here and there. The lady left from there in the meantime. Cook ran another side and found a black car is leaving from there, while a little girl's hand is coming out from that. It's Wine's hand. Cook recognized her by her bracelet. Cook, Wine, ran behind the car while screaming her name. Wine, Oppa! And someone grabbed her hand inside the car. Soon after, car disappeared from his vision. At home, Cook came back while running and Sugar, June and they were present there. Cook explained them everything. Sugar, slap. How can you be so much irresponsible? Shout. Sugar slapped Cook very hard. In his whole life, Sugar had never ever raised his voice on Cook. And today, he directly slapped him and shouted too. Cook's eyes became teary, but he controlled his tears to flow. There, Youngie, please calm down. We will find her. Please. Right now, she is more important than screaming at Cook. Trying to bring Sugar back to his sense. Sugar, but I told everyone not to go out without informing. Then why? He pushed a nearby vase out of anger. June, Young, please. Sugar looks at him and sighed heavily. Sugar, June, track her location. There is a hidden tracker in her necklace. June nodded and tracked her location, which is moving out of the city. The signal is breaking due to some problem in the device. The distance is too much, so they informed other brothers and all reached to her location direct. After 5 or 6 hours, they found her exact location. They reached to a place It's an under construction building. All brothers are there with their guards. It's nearly night. June. We have to find her as soon as possible. As it's getting dark, be careful everyone. Hobby. Everyone stay alert of your surroundings. Setting his knife in his shoes. Sugar. Just kill Deadly as soon as you see him. He have already done so much. The age of revenge can be seen in his eyes. They got to know that Vine's stepfather is behind this all, and now all brothers are forming in anger. How can this person do things like this? First, he harmed his own family, his wife, his daughter, and now again, he kidnapped her. They were going inside, but something stopped them. Jin, wait guys, pick something from the ground. Isn't it of wine? Sugar took the thing and ate wine's pendant. Cook, yes, it is. Now let's go inside. Let's split in different direction. It will be easy for us. All nodded in agreement and went inside. They all are finding her, and they came to this place, but what he showed was his palms to form tight fists, and his blood boiled in anger. Here Vine is tied by a rope, lying half unconscious on the floor. A hanky is stuffed in her mouth to preventing her from screaming. Her face is having slap marks and hands are also having some blue marks. Seems like someone was having very tight grip on her hands. They came here with 3 men of his gang, as all split with 2 or 3 men. The building is huge and it would have taken much time. That's why they went in different directions. His eyes got tears after seeing his bear in this condition. There, bear, he said and was about to run in her direction but stopped when someone points a gun on her head. They looked at the person and it's Mr. Lee, her stepfather. He clenched his jaw out of anger and his veins of neck and hands popped out. There, leave her. Cold teeth and sharp voice. Lee. And what if I say I won't? Smirking. There. I said leave my sister. Gritted his teeth. Wine heard his voice and looked at his direction weakly, and a little sob left from her mouth. Lee. She's my daughter first. Firmly. There. She was never your daughter. Nor now. She's meanwhile our sister. Same tone like before. There. And how dare you to kidnap Mafia's sister? First you, our mom, and now our sister. What is your problem? Growl in anger. Lee, you know what? I don't have any problem with them, but their screams, their pleading, their begging makes me happy. Laughing like a psycho, which he is. You know what? After she, their mom, left me, I started to abuse her. One, to satisfy myself. He is talking like a psycho, while still holding the gun on Vine's head. And he was also having some men with him. In the meantime, they signaled one of his men to call everyone here, and the men went without anyone's knowledge. Lee. But what she did, she ran away from me. Bloodshot eyes. He removed the hanky from Vine's mouth harshly and held Vine's hair by his one hand. Still holding the gun like before, he pulled her hair harshly. Vine whimpered in pain. There. Hey, I said leave her. Taking some steps forward. There. See, Mr. Lee, leave her, and we will let you go. But don't harm her. Don't involve kid for your pathetic needs. Looks at Vine. Lee scoffed. Do you think I kidnapped her for nothing? I want her, and about leaving her, then you will be the one who have to leave her. Vine, crying. Oppa, there. Silly, she's just a little kid. Leave her. Trying his best to make him understand and wasting Leta's time. Lee, I don't care. And leave from here if you don't want me to harm her more. That too in front of you. Pulling her hair more tightly and make her cry hard. And now it's too much for Tay to control himself. That man is harming her more and more in front of him, and he isn't able to do anything, which made him pissed. He eventually ran towards Mr. Lee's direction, and all the men started to fight with each other in order to stop Tay. Meanwhile, other brothers also came there, and without thinking much, all joined Tay in fighting. But Lee have more men, and they too well built and powerful, but not more than brothers. But they, Lee's men, are giving brothers hard time. The men of Lee are trying their best to stop the brothers, and they run behind Lee, who is dragging Ryan. One of the men came in between and did something. Jimin, there! Screamed loudly. All looked at this direction